Here's the second baseman. Luis Garcia. That clips the zone, and the home opener is underway.
0-1.
Fastball is outside.
1-1.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's to third. Polanco slings to first. One out in the top of the first. And now Jacob Young. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
We go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. In the air, right field. Robles under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Leading off, Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah. 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Hey, he's in there.
Absolutely bang bang at first. Made his speed really work for him right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Victor Robles. Runner on the go.
Ball out.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Rodriguez leads off second with nobody out. And there's a strike.
1-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Young makes the grab, one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. First pitch misses. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. No score yet,
no strikes.
but a runner at third with 2 away. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul straight back. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Castillo, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. They say you win.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 down, bases empty. James Wood digging in for the Nationals, and it's fouled away. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execute.
That's strike 3. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning, and now the veteran third baseman, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Got him swinging. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Right through there for a strike.
Nope, ball.
No score here in the second. In the dirt.
2-1.
Ball 2. This to third, and that's a fair ball.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is J.P. Crawford. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now at the plate, Ryan Bliss. Swing and a miss, strike one. Garver, the lead runner out at second. Crawford over at first with one away. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Cruz makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Donovan Solano.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And takes low for ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Parker checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Line drive, that's a base hit. Garver headed for the plate. The relay throw. Save, he beats it.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now, Julio Rodriguez. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
And he chases that one. They limit the damage here. Top half of the third inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
C.J.
Abrams, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
The third baseman, number 13, Ahmed Rosario.
And a big swing and a miss. 1 out, bases empty.
It's 0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. First time up, he grounded to third. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right side, Bliss. Throws to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Victor Robles. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-2. Back foot slider struck him out. And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just on to the 4th. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Strike 1.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Next offering is fouled back. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Flied to right his first time. That's inside. And that is ball 1.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
1 down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. In the dirt. Raleigh whips it to first. And they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Inside.
Ball inside.
And the count 1-2. In the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Over to Lowe. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Young settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to first, and that chance handled. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. In the air, left field. Arozarena moving under this one. Nabs it, and there's one down. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
No, that's
inside. Off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that one is in the dirt. 2-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that misses.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
1-1.
And that is out of play.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Wood, the runner at second with one away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slings to first in time. Wood up to third on the wild pitch. So up next, Ahmed Rosario. Struck out swinging. His first time.
Pinch hitting for the Nationals, number 6.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. And that one almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. Back in Seattle, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. That one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-2.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. High fly ball out towards left field. Wood makes the grab, one down. And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And there's two away. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top six. Up now for Washington. Dylan Cruz. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And there's one away. Luis Garcia digs in now. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that one fouled off. And the slider just misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one in the dirt.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Lays out and makes the play. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
1-1.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Parker back to work. He was late there. Strike one.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that is cut on and missed.
It's 0-1.
Strike one.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Polanco in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Lopez gets the swing. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of it. Gabe Spire comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
And now it's even up. And that's in the dirt.
Full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what. He earned that walk.
Hitting for Washington.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Nathaniel Lowe. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Runner, yes.
Shohei on the go. Strike in there.
No,
safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So the tying run at second. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one felt good. It's 2-1. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one missed. Spire maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
At the play, James Wood, 1 for 2.
Wood.
That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. For C.J. Abrams now.
C.J. Abrams.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. A Rosarena. That's out number 2. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Came into the game on defense.
The third baseman, Andres.
The pitcher on here.
Chaparro.
Trent Thornton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Luke Raley.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some.
Dives back out. Now it's going to be J.P. Crawford. Line drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Inside, just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the seventh. And that's downstairs and outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2-2 is the count.
And that one ripped into right. Fair ball. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run in second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Donovan Solano. That one the other way. Garcia. That's out number 3. Back in Seattle. Righty reliever out of the pen, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first offering is not close. And that one is inside.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
3-1.
And now a full count.
Full count.
That one out to right. Robles. All Hauls it in for the out. Luis Garcia, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And fouled off. One down, base is empty. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. And they lead it. It's 3-2. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. That one misses. 1-0.
1-0.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So digging in, Shohei Ohtani. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Throw over to first, and he's back safely.
Hey.
Man at first, one away. Fouled off to the right. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. In there for strike 3. Throw, save. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's already homered here in this one. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-2. Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And he'll step off and take the signs. Again. New pitcher on now, Edward Bizardo. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 83.
And that one fouled off.
Bizardo.
This one in the air center field. Rodriguez pulls it down, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 3. Grounder off the pitcher. The throw is still in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. Robles now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Right side. Cruz hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fouled off left side. And that one upstairs.
That's a ball.
Gloves it on the dive. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, James Wood. Ball one there.
No strike.
Bizardo in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit.
Now batting.
So a man aboard. Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. safe at
0-1.
second, and he easily steals the bag. Hit in the air left field. Rosarena moving under it. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Line to left. Rosarena makes the grab on the run. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the third base. Jorge Polanco.
Number 41. Colin.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now, Luke Raley. Check swing called strike. And that is strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Polanco on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The Nationals leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up next for Seattle, Edward. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Dylan Moore. The runner on first with 2 gone.
Now pitching for Washington. Number 49. Blake.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Nats trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The M's down to their final strike. Pitch misses there. It's 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Never get stuck in the past. That just ain't nothing I do. Nah.